actually my local member, and he's done what local members should do. That is, listen to their constituents and represent their views. Mr Morrison was at our rally last time and heard the voices and took up our cause and is here again, and we greatly appreciate your support. Mr Morrison.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is so great to be here amongst you again, once again today, amongst so many great Australians. Here they all are as I look out on this crowd today, Australians all coming together to celebrate something we all hold very much in common, and that is a passion for liberty and a passion for freedom of religion. And it's great to share that today with my parliamentary colleagues. Of course, the Leader of the Opposition, Tony Abbott, whom you've just heard, and of course the Minister for Immigration and Citizenship, Chris Bowen, who I also acknowledge, together with Philip Ruddock, Senator Fierravanti-Wells, and my many other parliamentary colleagues are here today. But I particularly want to acknowledge Craig Kelly, a fellow member of the Shire, and we want together to recognise the many cops that are part of our southern Sydney community and make such a tremendous contribution. I also want to thank the Reverend Fred Nile for being here today amongst you at this time of great personal grief for him, and to honour the memory of his dear wife Elaine, and I'd ask you to do that as well with me. What has happened in Egypt is an abomination, and it, as Tony said, cries out to heaven. But what we heard today from Bishop Suriel, who I most of all want to acknowledge, was a message of grace today. It was a message of love. It was a message of Christian charity. It was a message inspired by great faith. And as I look out on this great crowd of Australians today, I see a great community of faith. And I know that that faith will uphold and keep you together, and it's the same faith that will uphold and keep your community together as it faces great trial and tribulation in Egypt. As Tony mentioned, under Philip Ruddock and subsequent ministers, Minister Andrews, we had a program in government, and I want to acknowledge the extension and program that the Minister has already announced for those who are already here on visas. But I also want to encourage the government to take up the program that was in place previously, which at our previous rally I gave a commitment that we would restore that program under our humanitarian program to provide places for those cops suffering persecution in Egypt, and renew that call, which I'm sure could be done in a spirit of great bipartisanship. But today, friends and fellow Australians, my prayers personally and those of my family are for you and your families. We celebrate a great country here, the freedoms that we all share, and it is our prayer that those freedoms will also be seen in Egypt, and where this Arab Spring, we hope, will go to a great summer and not retard back into another desperate winter. Thank you so much for having me here today.